I mean, just, it looks.
Way lighter than volume.
That's about as heavy as like, I have like a separate traveling screen.
Yeah.
That I carry in the backpack.
Sarah Larkins,
How are you?
the woman.
Good man.
That's what they say, the man, the myth, the legend.
I know. What is,
Those are mine. I just fold them out. You know, I like the little scrap paper.
just so we can write notes back and forth.
Be too much. Whatever.
Press play, right?
Recording. We only have. So we have a quality. Alan is. Thank you, sir. Is this a take one down? Oh, no, this is the whole packet. Oh, I saw this in the packet.
She just made it bigger.
Nice.
Tiny.
Yes, it definitely was. But I zoom in. I use my phone and my iPad, so
Well, some of this, well, like the trees. Yeah. Trees. You can't.
yeah, no.
It's just like blurry.
Yeah, what do you just gonna do? I want to try and make sure that they're not playing, that they're not required.
Okay, 7 o'clock. The June 23rd, 2026 meeting of the Planning Commission is called to order. If everyone would please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Mrs. Lurkins, would you please call a roll call, please?
Mr. Best,
Here.
Mr. Carey,
Here.
Steve Buss is excused, Justin Lurk, leave of absence, Phil Hogan excused, Sarah Lurkins here. Brett Keller is excused, Mr. Hack,
Here.
Mr. Fulbright,
Here.
Mr. Mann,
Here.
Ms. Turner.
Here.
Mr. Sweeney.
Here.
Mr. Burvey
Here.
and Ms. Pope.
Okay, we have a quorum, 6.
Yes.
All right. Next on the agenda is the approval of our May 12th, 2026 minutes. Can I get a motion in a second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The motion is carried. Okay. This is our public comment section of the meeting. This will be the only opportunity for members of the public to speak about anything that is not subject of the public hearing. We will then have public hearings for each item, and then we will have executive session during each item. So is there anyone from the publics who would like to comment on something not on the agenda as an item? I see none. Moving on to our public hearing. Can I get a first and a second motion to? I think it's on a specific item. I'll check. Thank you. Mr. Dulles, did you want to speak during the comments of the public meeting, or did you want to speak on a specific item?
It's about the property off of Ozark.
That's fine.
Yes, sir.
So do I talk later?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Just want to make sure. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Moving on to our public hearing. Can I get a first and a second motion to open the public hearing for PC 2026-13, the small sliders conditional use and permit?
I'll motion that. Second that.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The hearing is in order. We are now in our public hearing. Staff.
Thank you, Chairman. This is a conditional use permit request for a motor vehicle-oriented establishment with an outdoor activity area located at 2150 Michigan Avenue. The subject property indicated on this map by the red star is along Michigan Avenue, situated east of I-55 Highway and north of Arnold's Public Water District Number 1 Water Tower. The property is approximately, or at least the parcel in which the property is proposed to be built on is approximately 8.17 acres, or about 355,000 square feet. But we'll see later that the building footprint is about 818 square feet. The parcel is immediately surrounded by commercial shopping districts and Interstate 55 on Arnold's zoning map. And the site is zoned as C3 commercial and is surrounded by other C3 parcels, and once again, I-55 to its west. Within Arnold's future land use strategy or land use plan, it's zoned it's looked at as commercial node area. And commercial nodes strive to promote quality commercial development within key transportation corridors. And these goals will be addressed later within the presentation. And C3 district allows for specified retail stores by right. However, motor vehicle oriented establishments providing outdoor dining areas do require conditional use permits, henceforth the request we have today.
Thank you.
Here is an applicant submitted preliminary illustration that indicates the proposed location within the tract, currently occupied by both Kohl's and Aldi. The proposed MVOE will be on the northeast corner of the tract, accessible by an internal road leading to Michigan Avenue. The parcel located at 2150 Michigan Avenue was originally developed in the year 2000 as a site for Kohl's retail operations and associated parking. After 10 years of Kohl's solely operating on the parcel, the plat was subdivided and Aldi was constructed on the northwest edge of the tract. Both commercial properties have operated within the tract and shared a parking lot since the year 2010. On the following slides, I will provide a summarized analysis of city staff's full report based on the established criteria. So the first base on criteria is looking at consistency with good planning practices. As stated earlier, while restaurants are allowed by right within C districts, drive-through and outdoor dining establishments require a conditional use permit. Small Sliders represents a desirable, modern, fast, casual restaurant that fulfills proper planning consistency with desired development found within Arnold's Commercial 3 or C3 districts. And then furthermore, Arnold's future land use plan indicates a high interest in promoting infill development within the city's existing commercial centers and corridors. With the creation of a new outlot and establishment of a new dining facility on underutilized commercial parking, such goals are adequately addressed through the applicant's proposal. Criteria 2, we're looking at making sure the operation is not detrimental to the district and surrounding area. The restaurant will be a motor vehicle-oriented establishment with an associated covered patio outdoor dining area, with all surrounding uses being that of commercial retail or dining. Such a zoning use would not present any detrimental factors within the C3 district. The restaurant is going to maintain 2 drive-through lanes that ultimately merge into 1 pickup lane before ultimately proceeding to an exit lane feeding into Michigan Avenue. For the built characteristics present within the proposed development, the applicant is required to provide a minimum of 12 stacking lanes within the drive-through. And as presented with the shown site plan, the applicant is providing 13 stacking lanes, which is exceeding their minimum requirements.
Stacking spaces.
And the applicant also provides a drive-through pass-by lane, which meets modern city ordinance requirements for MVOEs. And no other issues of note, the site plan substantially complies with the district and MVOE criteria. Oh, and lastly, of course, it is important to note that while the proposed restaurant will meet their own parking requirements as a newly developed MVOE, the development of the outlot will create a parking shortage of approximately 67 spaces for the current Kohl's. Due to these circumstances, a parking variance from the Board of Adjustment will be required prior to any development. That Board of Adjustment meeting will be tomorrow to address those issues. And moving into criteria 3, looking at visual compatibility. So within the applicant provided architectural renderings, refreshed exteriors are shown to be constructed utilizing dark hardy wood alongside stone elements around the base of the structure. Due to the city of Arnold's prohibition on utilizing metal as a building material within designated commercial districts, the applicant's design proposal represents a new material design that substitutes hardy wood as a replacement for the traditional shipping container style developments that most small sliders are erected with. As indicated within the architectural renderings as Sliders Orange up there on the right, that orange part, a single inaccessible metal shipping container will be utilized at the top of the building. Keep in mind, this is an architectural design element. It is not considered an actual main building material. And of course, when it comes to essentialness and desirability, expanding Arnold's commercial dining footprint can be viewed as beneficial in several key ways that promotes Arnold's future land use goals through increased infill development, additional commercial tax revenue generation, and providing additional dining options for Arnold visitors and residents alike. So given staff's analysis and review of the applicant's proposal, staff recommends approval of the conditional use permit subject to the following 7 conditions. First, as previously mentioned, the conditional use permit approval shall be subject to approval of a variance granting relief from minimum parking regulations from the Board of Adjustment. As I said earlier, that meeting will be tomorrow. Number 2, the drive-through pickup window and outdoor dining area shall be established and operated according to the attached site plan. Number 3, pavement markings and signage for traffic flow and one-way drive aisle shall be installed to the satisfaction of staff. Number 4, mechanical equipment shall be screened from the public rights of way to the satisfaction of staff. And then 5 through 7 are generic points that we make for all conditional use permits right there. And this,
Sir, is the applicant present? And would you like to make a presentation? Or just talk to us?
Right. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the commission. My name is Sean Ackley. I'm with Ingenuity here on behalf of KR Partners. Arnold, Mr. Burvey did a wonderful job presenting the site plan and the property, so I would be glad to answer any questions that you may have.
Does the commission have any questions for staff or the applicant?
I do. On your exit, is that a right turn only?
That'll be a right and left turn out of there.
Didn't,
Is that enough angle to make that turn right and not be into the other lane?
Leaving the drive-through? Yeah, yes, it is.
Actually, I will make a comment. At least on the site plan, it is shown that it is do not enter, at least on the most recent version.
Yeah, it's a one-way, but you can go left or right out of.
Oh, okay, yes.
and then I don't know if you have a better tree site plan. I tried to look on that, but are around any of the exits or any of that, you're not planning on putting trees or tall shrubs around that?
No, that's correct.
Okay. That plan couldn't see it well enough.
The one question I had is, it looks like we're encroaching into a little bit of the parking spot lane towards the Aldi building.
We're, that existing drive aisle will be maintained.
Okay.
Is that,
Yeah, so it just looks like we're kind of encroaching into a little bit, so it looks like we're making it a little smaller according to the print. If you scale in, it just looks like the sidewalk is encroaching in a little. unless
we're
I-
still maintaining a 22-foot wide drive
Okay,
aisle.
All right, so I just want to make sure that.
Okay. I was wondering, do you guys have a, like a traffic flow analysis for like how many, on an average peak time, how many cars are in your drive-through, like during lunch on a Saturday or, Friday night dinner or something?
Right, right. We do have a representative from Smalls that could probably,
Yeah, it's about 60 cars. If it's, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's about 60 cars at peak time at our current restaurant that would be, and then our ticket times are about 3.5 minutes. So going through about 60 cars.
What are your peak times between like?
Yeah, like let's call it 11:30 to 1 and then 4:30 to, or really 5 to 6:30.
Okay.
Could you state your name for the record, please?
Bo Abear.
And then my next question was, I can't really tell by the drawing here, but is there gonna be any type of canopy over the cars as they go through the drive-through, like a rain canopy or a sun canopy, like some other restaurants offer?
yeah, if you look on the site plan, there is a canopy that does cover just one car, the dual drive-through, but one car length. Right in the middle there's like a rectangular, you can see the columns.
Oh, I got you. But the pickup window, there's no canopy or like. a
The
rain-
pickup window, yeah, the shipping container does.
Okay. Is that gonna have like any sort of like proper drainage to where it's not just gonna be dripping right on top of the person or the other side of the car?
Yeah, we will make sure that there's no drainage dripping on the window.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
piping all the downspouts, so yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, gotcha. All right, that's all I had. Thank you.
Any questions for us? At that point, I'd like to open this up to the public portion of the meeting. If there's anyone from the public that would like to speak about this application, please come forward. All right. This will be brought up and discussed in our executive meeting. The next item we have is the PC 2026-14 Small Sliders Record Plat. Mr. Burby.
Thank you, Chairman. Moving on to the second case regarding small sliders, the previously mentioned record plat and subdivision that will be required to allow for the development of small sliders. So the following request by Sean Ackley on behalf of KR Partners Arnold for a minor subdivision record plat, parcel owned by Kohl's Department Stores. So here you can see the current parcel occupied by Kohl's and their associated parking. This is as current day right here. The proposed subdivision would take a single 8.17 acre Kohl's lot and subdivide it to create a new 0.50 acre square outlot parcel on the northeast corner of that current Kohl's lot. And you can see right here with the plat on the right there. And staff does find that the proposed plat to substantially conform to the requirements of city code and the city of Arnold. Staff recommends favorable consideration of this request to city council.
Any comments from the applicant? Not at this. Oh, yeah.
Again, Sean Ackley, just here to answer any questions you might have.
Do we have any questions from the public on this? I'm going to go into the public portion. Yes, ma'am. We hit each one separately, so it'll be like the restaurant, and then I think the next item is our Ozark Drive. Oh, okay.
Because it's subdividing it from.
Yes, ma'am.
She'll need to come up.
If there's comment, we have to have.
Oh. Do you have any specific comments about this or Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Just a housekeeping issue. Got it. All right. Then we will be considering this application during our executive session. All right, moving on. In other business, we have PC 2026-15, which is 1703 Ozark Drive, and this is a record plat. Mr. Burby, if you do the staff.
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. We have one final record plat here. The following represents a request by Adam Mattingly on behalf of Adam and Leslie Mattingly for a minor subdivision record plat for a parcel located at 1703 Ozark Drive as provided in our Arnold zoning ordinance. So the parcel in question is a 7.22 acre plat west of Interstate 55 off Ozark Drive near the Cathedral Heights residential subdivision. It's also approximately 1,000 feet south of the intersection of Ozark Drive and Churchill. The lot currently has one single family home fronting on Ozark Drive towards the north of the parcel, as we can see right here. And the property south of the home is wooded and has no curb access to any roadway as it is currently undeveloped. The proposal by Mattingly would subdivide the property into two new lots. Lot 1, which is comprised of 0.53 acres and includes the existing home, alongside Lot 2, which would create a new buildable lot of about 6.34 acres fronting on Ozark Drive. And please keep in mind that the current built home to the north of the parcel contains a septic field, and within this new subdivision, no utilities unique to the current home will be spilling over to the newly proposed Lot 2. The subdivision satisfies the lot size requirements for the R3 residence district, as both proposed lots meet the minimum 1,500 square feet for single-family dwellings. Staff finds the proposed plat to substantially conform to the requirements and the subdivision ordinance of the city of Arnold.
Thank you. Do we have any questions for staff? Hearing none. Is the applicant present? Would you like to speak to the board or commission?
Not unless you guys have any questions.
Okay. No worries. Is there anyone from the public who has comments or questions on this? I'll open the public portion of the hearing. Please give your name and address when speaking. Yes, sir. Please come forward. Yep. And go ahead and repeat your name and address just for the record.
It's John Dulles off of Maxville Lane, it's 2328 is the property I have that I guess it borders where where the housing is. See, the only reason I was here because I thought there was going to be a subdivision put in there. And our concern was the way they got it cleared right now, there's a buffer, like wood line between my property, Jeff's property, and John's property. I don't remember their last names. We would like to keep that wood line because of the wildlife. There is so many deer and other animals that use that. We just didn't want to see that wood line destroyed. We could care less if, you're the owner? Okay, yeah, they want to put a single family or whatever, it's their property, but we like to keep that wood line.
What they're applying for is to change the zoning
Yeah,
of the
hey,
property.
That's what I just
Yeah.
found out.
Yeah, so yes, it doesn't, like, all of those issues would, if the property was replatted, then all of those issues would come up if there was to be a developer or if you were to have a subdivision come in. That's when all of those things get addressed
Okay.
for how that's handled in the actual plat itself.
Yeah,
Right now, we're just saying you're going from this zoning to this zoning.
yeah, because I did that.
We'll clarify.
But it will open up for development.
There is no rezoning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm using the wrong term.
Sorry, no, this is purely going from one lot to two
Yeah.
lots. It's
Yeah.
a lot split.
Because I did that with
Sorry.
my,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
a land
it's a
split.
very
No, not
important
a zone.
clarification.
Yeah, I apologize.
okay. Yeah, because we took our assumption it was going to be a subdivision put there, and we didn't want houses put right against the power line. And because it's so nice having that wood line, the animals, the privacy, all that.
I can provide just a little bit of further clarification. It's just the procedure is called a subdivision because you are subdividing the
Subdividing.
land.
Okay,
So-
same thing as the one.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because my property is just right there in Maxville,
Yeah.
like where the southeast corner is, that's John's lot, and you got one up, that's mine and Jeff's. And I did the same thing on mine. I had an acre there. I split it up
Yeah.
and sold a third of an acre to Jeff, and I kept a little, right at half an acre.
Right.
So, okay, because we just like that wood line. We're just curious what's happening.
Okay.
And like I said, I thought they were doing a subdivision.
Right. And that, to be fully transparent, when you subplat something out, it's already zoned that way so that they can build in there. So I want to make sure I'm correcting my mistake. It's already zoned R3.
Yeah, there's no.
There's no
proposal
change in
made,
zoning.
And right now it's only going from one lot
Just
to
the plat
two.
change. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
If it is further subdivided, it would be another public hearing.
It would be another public
Yeah.
hearing.
is it possible they could take that property and subdivide that property and do a subdivision?
Yeah, yes. I mean, under this procedure, there can be nothing built there but a single family home. That's the
What we're
zoning.
Talking about right now.
In the future, is it possible that this property could be further developed? Yes, but
Are you
that's-
guys planning on?
but that's really not,
This is
that's
moving on.
that's really not a proper subject of this public hearing.
Okay. All right, we're just concerned about property line, what was going on with it, because the pamphlet you sent out didn't break it all down.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
I understand. Thank you. Same questions? Anyone else? Okay, hearing no other comments from the public or questions from the public, we will consider this in our executive session. As there is no other business or items to discuss in our regular session, can I get a motion and a second to close the regular session and move into executive session? As a reminder, neither the applicants nor the public will be able to speak during this portion of the meeting.
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes had it. The ayes have it. The motion is carried. All right, we now have new business. Can I get a motion and a second to recommend the favorable consideration of PC 2026-13 conditional use permit to the city council as presented by staff with conditions. Is there any discussion?
Just want to state that I like the idea of the restaurant. It looks like it's a smidge too close to the entrance of the plaza there. It's really close and it's on a hill too. So when cars are driving up toward Aldi and Kohl's on that side and you have cars coming out, it could cause some problems. So to me, it seems like it's really close to that section there. If it were pushed back a little bit, I think I would prefer that. Just stating that for the record.
Any other comments or questions from the commission?
I was trying to look on the map to see if we had a picture from the street to see the angle that she was referring to.
There's a hill there.
That was the reason why I asked the question about the right turn, because obviously I'm familiar with that area as well, so. That was one of my concerns.
I would only point out that it is currently a two-way parking lane right now. So the traffic flow wouldn't necessarily change, except for instead of it being Kohl's traffic, it would be traffic leaving the drive-through of the Smalls, just to kind of
Plus
point that
Kohl's.
out.
People from Kohl's coming around it. Right.
No, because it's a bit of a closed site plan. Let me kind of go back to where that's at.
Maybe I misinterpreted the pass-through lane.
Yeah, so I'll just go to this other view that shows everything. So you'll see actually that there is a curb. So where you go into the drive-through, there's a curb. So the only traffic coming out right now, what is
I see.
currently a two-way lane that goes all the way to the Kohl's, it now is only exit traffic for the drive-through,
That makes sense.
which does not change the current angle. Yes.
Thank you.
Do I have any other discussion? Ma'am, I'm sorry, this is, yeah, we're outside of the public. I apologize. Okay, hearing no other discussion, we have a motion and a second on the floor. May I have a roll call, please?
Did we get a motion?
Oh, we didn't. I thought we
No, we
did.
did discuss.
And if we do get a
Oh,
motion,
Sorry.
if it's,
Ask that off the bat.
whether it's with your findings or different findings or the conditions of staff, just make sure to keep that in mind.
Okay. Well, is there a motion
A motion
to approve?
to approve
Is there a second?
Conditions.
with findings and conditions.
I'll second to approve the findings and conditions.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Best,
Yes.
Mr. Carey,
Yes.
Mr. Best is excused. Excused. Ms. Lurkins, yes. Mr. Keller is excused. Mr. Hack,
Yes.
Mr. Fulbright,
Yes.
Mr. Mann,
Yes.
6 yeas.
Okay. All right. So let me make sure I'm reading this right. Next, can I get a motion and a second to approve PC 2026-14, the small sliders record plat as presented by staff? Is there any discussion? Oh, wait, I need a motion and a second. So. Okay, I read the thing and I was like, all right, cool. All right, so yeah, let's have discussion. Let's not have a mess.
I guess this is just the plat record.
plat
This is they-
record.
this is where they're putting
Yeah.
it. But still Kohl's owns the land, right? Currently,
They're just subdividing it for now, so
We don't. I mean,
it doesn't really matter if they want to subdivide it to
we-
keep it or subdivide it to sell it. This is just the proposal to subdivide.
okay.
Any other discussion?
No.
All right, now may I have a motion to approve with conditions?
A motion to approve
I'll
with
second.
conditions.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Best,
Yes.
Mr. Carey,
Yes.
so many excused tonight. Ms. Lurkins, yes. Going down this list. Mr. Hack,
Yes.
Mr. Fulbright,
Yes.
Mr. Mann,
Yes.
6 yeas.
Okay. The last item in our executive session is the PC 2026-15-1703 Ozark Drive plat as presented by staff. Is there any discussion? I'm hearing no discussion. I'll entertain a motion to approve PC 2026-15, the 1703 with staff's recommendation and considerations.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Can I get a roll call, please?
Mr. Best,
Yes.
Mr. Carey,
Yes.
Ms. Lurkins, yes. Mr. Hack,
Yes.
Mr. Fulbright,
Yes.
Mr. Mann,
Yes.
6 yeas.
All right, the motion is approved. Next, we will have our department report. Director Turner.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. So of course, you have all met Henry. He is our new planner. He is much like me whenever I started fresh out of college. So, and I know that many of us on the Planning Commission are new, so we're all kind of learning together. Another announcement that I wanted to make, something actually that Ms. Lurkins had brought up, since there is so many new faces, there is a planning seminar that I believe SLU holds every year. I will be sending out information as that gets closer. Of course, there's a fee associated, so probably we'll just have like a batch of planning commissioners go. So I'll share that information, but anyone who's interested, feel free to respond whenever I send that out. It's a really good program. We've had former directors do the presentations for that. There's lots of people who are in the field, so it's a great program to be a part of.
When does that take?
It's in the
place there?
fall. It's usually either September or October.
Okay.
So I haven't seen the registrations open yet, so I'll let you know when it does. Otherwise, we have that council meeting for July, or not the council meeting, the planning commission meeting for July 14th. So I believe we already have a number of items. We might have even gotten one just last week that I can't quite recall. So we do have an agenda. But that is all I've got.
Thank you. And thank you for looking into that and bringing back that information on the conference, because I remember years and years ago, there was one downtown and it was wonderful. Like it's
From
from-
the MML, that was actually Mr. Carey.
Well, still, thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Carey, can I get the council liaisons report if you have one?
Nothing to report. now?
Nothing to report tonight. Wonderful. Do any of the other commissioners have any announcements for the committee? Other than have a good summer. All right, on to an adjournment. Can I get a motion in a second to adjourn?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The ayes had it, the ayes have it. The motion is carried and we are adjourned to our next meeting.
Thank you so much, Alan. It
Yes, ma'am. Nice seeing you.
was so nice to see you.
Hey, Bill.